Okay, we're back in some more Grandmaster with some more Thresh. Um, I got a Thresh game pretty recently, but I felt like in this Champ Select, there's no good reason not to play Thresh. It's actually kind of funny. Hello? Yo, yo, yo. Item. Item. My mic is like really in the way of my keyboard, so it's really annoying to type when I have to use this microphone. But okay, so I have a few things to say about this game, why I picked Thresh. My AD picked Draven, their bot lane double picked Vayne Pike, and that was the only thing I saw when I picked Thresh. I felt like against Vayne Pike, they're so short range. Draven is such a strong AD carry in itself that if I pick something like Thresh, we can have some lane dominance and have reasonable utility into whatever it is that the enemy team may end up picking down the line in the champ select. It turns out that they ended up actually picking Zac on the enemy team, and I'm pretty happy about that as a Thresh. Um, and I decided to go with Guardian as my runes this game. My Draven's right, but I should stand in the bushes to get them to ward it. But the reason why I went Guardian is because I kind of felt like I just wasn't going to miss having Aftershock. And then at that point, it's kind of between if I want Spellbook or Guardian more. I did want to have a little bit of that extra tankiness of having the how is the Gromp not seen there on Vision? That's crazy. I mean, the Zac literally started as topside, so that Gromp is up. That is really weird. And that minion is doing work for them there. Okay, nice. At least deny Vayne off of CS with that hook. It's actually crazy that that ward doesn't see the Gromp, because it could happen that the Zac actually like kites it away from that ward and we just don't see him at all. I feel like that would be pretty unlikely, but yeah, see, there we go. There's Zac. Close. Okay. I'll just flash to sort of keep this play going. Nice. Nice little first blood for my Draven. I'll take it. Oh, no, she missed her Q. That's a bit unlucky. Well, just try and wave clear this. I ended up canceling the Zac. The Draven, to be fair, ended up like canceling the Zac on his own with his own Draven E. But nonetheless, still good by both of us to keep Draven safe, get him out of there. And I mean, with the Pike committing his E onto me, I just have to flash. That's just how it is. I can either like attempt to flay him and do something weird, and then I'll probably have to flash anyways away from the Zac. But if I want to get out of there and be in decent condition for a fight, I just have to flash. And it ended up working out really well, so I'm happy about it. What I ended up doing here is I ended up just staying as my Draven based because I wanted to. I'm pretty good condition, so I'm not really sad about having to stay this one timer, and I'm just being as annoying as I can be to the enemy bot lane as they try and base. I'm so confused as to where this Vayne just went. She wrapped all the way around and went back bot lane. That's so crazy. Okay. Kind of surprised that Talia ended up going that way. I am walking to my Yone, but I don't have any way to really help him. Especially not before the Pyke gets there. It's just... This guy is crazy. We're literally absolutely winning the game without him having to do anything. It's a bad matchup, bro. It's a bad matchup for you top lane. Everybody gets it. You don't have to ruin the game for everybody else. Oh my god. Hello. Somebody go top, dude. It's just ridiculous. Okay. It's just absurd, dude. Like, why have you just decided to ruin the game completely? Actually an insane person. I am in danger. Okay, I'm not in danger. Literally such an idiot. Actually such an idiot. Well, maybe I can... Oh, hello. Just not leaving any of that up to chance. Oh, hello. Nope, nothing. I could have just, you know, tried to auto the Talia again or walk up in play range or something, but I didn't want her, like, randomly flashing out of an auto attack or something. So I'll just ignite her. It's all good. Here, what I'm doing is I don't want to abandon my 2-0 Draven to start this game, so whatever my team is doing, I'm just going to play around Draven, make sure the enemy bot lane knows that I'm here. And if they were going to do something like way overly aggressive there, then I'd be here to kind of surprise them a bit. Close. It's pretty easy to lantern for Pike Hook. If you think your AD is going to get hooked in a situation like that, just a little bit in front of where they are, and there's nothing really Pike can do on his own to ensure any CC or anything like that. Okay, I think this Yone is a big time loser. I will say that for free. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can actually do here. Sorry, I didn't want her to kill me. I did basically all I could do for Draven. I could have to outplay the Pike perfectly. I could have waited for him to E a little bit longer, but that's just a mind game. That's more like a it's more like a prediction than I could wait for Pike and react. Oh god. I don't even want to be here anymore. We're just inting if we... Let's get out of here. I'm literally just walking up there. Oh my god. I hate you, Diana. I hate you actually for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, I think my Diana just killed me. Just murdered me in cold blood, actually. Not a fan. Not a fan of that. Really, really not. Hmm. In this game, I think I will just go like Redemption and then a Mikhail's because I don't really have much else that's like good to build. To be honest with you, like if I build a Locket, I'm still not going to be all that tanky. And the Redemption Mikhail's still builds me effective HP. Um, maybe I'll just go like Redemption into Locket or something like that, depending on how I feel about things, but I'm never gonna be all that tanky at the end of the day. You're literally just a bad person in the top lane, Yon. Looking at Talia here. Looking like we are on vision. Okay, bro. Okay, very nice. Without having flash, I do have to be fairly careful. I have to be very like I have to kind of predict what I think the enemy wants to do and just be in a safe position so that my Draven can play as aggressive as he wants, knowing that he always has a lantern to escape. We're actually just owning them 2v3 completely. Okay, nice. If the Zac was to regenerate, I was just going to throw a hook at him so there'd be no funny business, but I shouldn't walk too far up to Pike there because he has ulti still and I am low enough to die to it. Pike is literally insane for that. Like, we are so completely, entirely owning the games just through the bot lane matchup that it's truly really hard for us to lose. And my Yon just, of course, in his infinite wisdom, is trying his best to do that. And I just so despise teammates that do that. You are just so unlikable in my eyes doing that. Unfortunately, I'm a little too zoned by Renekton to actually get there and be, you know what? I'm not gonna risk getting Pike hooked just to cancel Renekton there. I'm gonna play it safe. Yeah, I don't know. Just disgusting behavior from my own. Should be banned. I think he's trying to let me have the stacks here. Thank you, buddy. The problem here is with when it comes to Zac in particular, you kind of want to be on top of your carry. That's one thing that is really nice about Thresh into Pike is that if the Pike is like not queuing you literally instantly, it's kind of bad by him because you can just like step up an inch and flay him and it's like an insta cancel. And just like really solid, really effective. It's a free tower in my eyes. But just by me existing, my Draven is allowed to play so much more aggressively than he would be able to otherwise. Oh my god. Bro, what do you... What are you guys smoking, man? Trying to continue fighting that. I guess I should have ignited this Zac. He was literally not a health, like, not a health bar at all. I think he lived at single digit HP. I guess I had to ignite him. The Draven dying in that situation is a little bit shocking to me. The enemy team had hardly shown up on this pink that I had, and we were so far away. I'm pretty surprised that my Draven didn't have time to click the lantern there, but I still should have thrown it a little bit sooner. There's no massive need to make it as close as it was, basically. That's all there really is to say about that. I don't have my Mikhails up right now, so we gotta be careful about that. Oh my god. Dude. I can't believe that bush was warded. What? Please, no. These guys are just actual idiots, addicted to running it down. My death is my own fault, and it's really sad because I would have swept that bush. I just didn't have it off cooldown until right before I died. Wow. He, of course, misses everything. Yeah, my top side is embarrassing. Truly embarrassing gameplay. Oh, it's so sad. This game could be just like a slight bit cleaner from me and Draven, and the game would be basically unlosable, even with our top side relentlessly inting at every point they can possibly imagine feeding. We could carry the game despite that, and that's like the most frustrating part. Like if I lantern that one lantern better, if I realized the bush was warded a little bit sooner, or if I just was willing to waste a pink in there. My Draven is saying the same thing I'm thinking. My Yasuo and Yone are literally like mental patients for hitting the dragon in that situation. It's actually so stupid. I can't even imagine why they did that. Wow. Dude, and the vein just literally stands there. No way, dude. Oh my god. Either, if my hook hits either one of them, they die. I cannot believe that they just straight up walked at me like that. That is disgusting. That should have been at least one kill back for Draven. Big shutdown. Now it's just a disgusting ego battle between these two idiots. Actually, morons. The mentality that people have in League, legitimately mind-numbing. Like, nah, the game is a free win still. Literally a free win. If we would like to try to win, guys. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. That's disgusting. I just got one shot. Oh, cool. Bit of a waste of flash. I don't know. I don't know. I think these people really all deserve to be banned, literally. I have not one nice thing to say about anybody. Aside from, like, my Draven, he has been reasonably honorable, just unfathomable, horrible play from everybody else. Bro. Why, man? Why? Literally insane. Everybody's just out of their mind this game. And he's dead. You guys, oh my god. I just don't have anything good to say. I don't have anything good to say. I think these people should be banned. I think they are such awful teammates, ruining my gameplay experience, my solo queue fun. Just horrific teammates to run into. I hope they continue losing and get banned. Dude. That guy dead. That guy's about to win this game. For sure. For sure. Love to see it. Love to see a king win a game like this. My goat, Pike. I don't know. I really, this is a demoralizing one because they got so trashed on from a bot lane perspective. We just completely made the game ours to win, and we just, you know, decided to throw it away for no reason at all. As the rest of the team. Classic solo queue garbage. Wasn't really hooking at Renekton there, I was just hooking in general, but that looked kind of silly. Fantastic. We've shut down the 3 and 6 Dalia. Let's go. Just the 11 death power spike on Yone. That guy's definitely trying to win this Diana. You can tell by how she's in the worst possible position on the map that she can imagine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Can we get out of their jungle? Man, that was good. I don't know what happened to the rest of everybody else when Renekton started TPing after we killed the Pike, but I don't know, man. I'm not gonna just not do that. The Pike is literally inting. If a Pike gets hooked in front of my whole team, surely he is making the mistake and not me. You would have to imagine that. But it's not looking good for the blue team, boys. It is not looking good for the blue team. Wow. Draven actually got out of that clutch. Okay. That's not a good sign. Our inability to kill that guy under our tower, definitely not a good sign. Bro. Wait, did I just cancel him there? Huh. We kind of have to fight. Okay. Scratch that. Why did he do that? I could not tell you. I really could not tell you. So, what do the regular ones do? 8% total move speed. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see it. Why not? I'm not going to win this game no matter what I do at this point. I don't know. I'm really disgusted. I'm really disgusted by this game. The saddest part to me is that it's not even like a unique experience. A game like this just makes me think about all the other games. All the other games in the time that I've played solo queue that are just like it. Maybe I can get around them here. Really? Close. Gonna hook in this bush here. No pike. Wow. Kind of surprised. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I have empowered recall, and I move very quickly, so I'll just base reset my wards. This game is really unplayable. We just don't. We only have damage on our team, but we just don't have the damage to kill their front line right now. Or at least it hasn't been. Oh my god, that ward is insane. Yeah, that's for sure not in the bush. It's not that big of a deal because they're gonna clear it no matter what I do. Now we got to play the game on no vision mode. Wow. Well done, man. You are awesome. Really glad to have you on the team, buddy. It's a blessing. We really can't even contest Baron. It's just gone. If we walk out of our base and into the jungle or the river, I mean, it's too hard to play. We can't even approach them. We're just playing like with this guy doing this with no TP. Just a literal idiot. Nice. Yeah. Nice, man. Yeah. I think I will be reporting everybody. What can you do, man? What can you do? It's so sad because there were just so many good parts about that game immediately. Like we completely owned them. But you know, whatever. The Vayne ends the game 15-5, classic. After getting completely stomped out of the game. Well, I don't know. What are you gonna do? You guys are just gonna hear me like just to be upset about this. It's crazy. I hate solo queue players. They just all suck to play with. Just that attitude is awful. I don't know. Uh what can you do? Can you do? I'll see you guys next time, I guess. Unlucky.